Good morning and welcome to the morning show. Jennifer, good morning.
Good morning. It was a beautiful morning, and it was reminiscent of September 11th, 2001, which was a glorious
Beautiful
blue sky, white billowy clouds morning before everything in the world changed that day.
Totally. I was talking to my daughter on the way to school about it, and that's an event in history for them, which is amazing. Of course you do, but where were you? What were you doing?
I worked in Washtenaw County at the time, and I listened to WRIF, Drew and Mike in the morning.
The riff.
And Drew and Mike, I literally felt like they were my friends driving to work every morning.
Yeah.
And one of them, Mike, was a pilot, and they talked about the first plane hit, and they thought it was a small plane. They thought it was an accident. There wasn't any footage, right, at that point, because nobody expected it. And then, and I was like, that's weird. And then while they were on the air, and I was getting off the exit, the other plane hit, and you hear there,
Really?
Oh my God.
Wow.
And here's a really interesting thing. My husband worked for a division of Johnson & Johnson at the time, so global company, right? And by about 10 a.m., 10:30 maybe, he called me and said, I need you to go home and get our Social Security cards and birth certificates and keep them on you. And I'm like, why? And he said, well, our Johnson & Johnson is suggesting it to everybody. I mean, nobody knew, right? I mean, you thought it was Armageddon.
I think later on that day, me and a few friends, we were sophomores in college at Siena Heights at the time. I think we ended up going to get gas in cars. Do you remember that?
Yes.
But it was
water,
everything.
Just making sure that you had all the supplies because we didn't know what was going on.
You didn't know. I remember I have one of my friends in the dorm, and he came in and he was very, very smart, and he knew already. He said, "This is Al Qaeda."
Oh, no kidding?
And I had never even heard of it.
I was going to say, I mean, I'd heard of Osama bin Laden because he had bombed the World Trade Center before, but I had not heard of Al Qaeda prior to that. But if you ever get a chance, we have some really great 9/11 memorial pieces around here. They just had the run a couple weeks ago. We have the piece out at Cascades.
Yep.
Just to see that twisted steel, and it gives you just kind of a blink of how powerful that day was, just grossly powerful. But if you ever get a chance and you're in New York, go to the 9/11 Museum.
I want to do that.
So Robert De Niro narrates the whole thing, and you wear these headphones, and it's just, you look around at all the prosperity and how clean and pristine everything is now, and you look at what it was just 20-some years ago, and it's amazing the power of the American soul and what we can rebound from. And just, it was a tragic, awful day, but out of it was great heroism, great patriotism, and we're back stronger, better than ever.
Yeah.
Over 2 decades later.
It's amazing, absolutely amazing that much time has passed. So,
were you watching it when the second, were you guys in front of TV when the second one hit?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah. Yeah, crazy.
Do you remember the telethon that they did after, every celebrity ever in the history of man?
Yeah, everyone
did this telethon to help raise money for the victims?
Yeah. Oh, just absolutely amazing people coming together afterwards and still honoring those today.
Just one more thing about that. In the 9/11 Museum, they have pictures of every single victim from that day, from DC, from Pennsylvania, on the flights, and you can tap on their picture and hear either messages from, it's going to make me cry, messages from their loved ones, just about who they were, what they were, and why they were. And all of the phone calls are there.
Sad.
But it's important. It's important for us because we forget. We get so comfortable in our lives that we forget what everybody went through that day.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Absolutely. Military Aviation Day, let's get to that. Good segue. It was unbelievable out at the airport. We had a Huey helicopter there's the Huey right there. I went out for a little bit and checked this out.
Did you go up?
No, I didn't go up in the Huey. And there's Rosie's Reply.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah, World War II bomber.
Wow.
People were taking rides in Rosie's Reply all day, and the Huey, and it's amazing. One of our guys, Adam Bragginser, he actually went up in the Huey.
Did he really?
Yeah, did I tell you that?
No, I want to see that footage.
Well.
Your dad went up in it before, didn't he?
He may have. Now that's the one where there's a good shot too.
The skies were alive.
Oh my
you
gosh,
could see it
were
in
they
different
ever?
parts of the county.
Yeah,
it was very cool.
It was a lot of fun. It was for sure a success. Nice to see that many people at the Jackson Airport.
Yes.
We need to get one of those Delta Sky Clubs in there for you.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. We need to. How fantastic would it be if there were commercial flights out of Jackson?
Oh my God.
Would you die?
I would die.
I would be so.
Do you know how quickly I would go to the airport to get out of here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it would be so fun. Another great event that happened on Saturday was the Crimson Oak Open House. Jason Norris and company. I did get a chance to go out there. I was sad, but I did get to see Jason twice over the weekend, so that was nice. Store's always beautiful. It feels
fantastic.
like you and I were at a kind of a spring open house last year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I went to their Christmas one last year too. That was
Maybe
great.
that's what it was.
And we're working with Anna Joy, who works with them to revamp our office, and we're really excited about having some Crimson Oak pieces in there. But I have to tell you, when you think about gift shops, like find something for someone, housewarming, baby, they have a beautiful baby department.
Yep.
Christmas, birthdays, stop at Crimson Oak. I think you'd be really pleasantly surprised. They have amazing gift items.
That's very cool.
I love that table.
Love it. Oh, they even have Northwest, Lumen Christi, Hanover, and Michigan Center hats.
See that Lumen Christi hat?
Yeah.
My sister just gifted that to my daughter yesterday
Really?
for her birthday.
And she'll probably wear it maybe at the game.
Proudly.
I hope to see her in that. Busy stuff. So Friday, I wanted to show you this. We had talked about last week Vietnam veterans delivering unclaimed remains to Fort Custer, and they were able to do that on Friday.
Wow.
Heading to Battle Creek. Do we have B-roll of that? Yes, we do. There were tons and tons of veterans. They met at the Myron Airport Road and then took the ride over to Fort Custer, delivering the remains of 5 veterans.
Oh, God bless them.
Amazing. Dave Wellahan spearheading that. It's beautiful. I've never been to Fort Custer. I've seen some pictures. I think that's something I need to get over to. Kind of embarrassed that I haven't.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
This is great footage.
We have good people in this town, don't we?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I tell people every chance I get, this is one of those communities that whatever you put into it, you're going to get back triple fold because they're just good souls. Well, God bless those fallen soldiers and thank them for their service.
Yeah. Awesome.
I bet that's a really beautiful closure for families.
For sure. Yeah.
Is there such a thing as beautiful closure?
I don't know. I think there probably is.
I think so.
But thank you to, there's Dave Wellahan. Thank you to Dave for leading this. Ended up seeing Dave on Saturday. It was an incredible weekend, right?
I just have to tell, I know everybody watching knows that Andy is magnificent, and I adore him.
Thank you.
He is such a good friend.
Magnificent,
He's a
I
great
like
husband, a good father, a good son. But you made something, you worked together with a huge team of people and brought something incredible to the world.
Yeah, it was fun. We are going to talk more about this tomorrow, but we had Bailey Fest, 50th anniversary, honoring Bailey Excavating's employees. And we're going to have Jacob and Jordan Bailey, the third generation. They'll join Bart and I tomorrow morning to recap, but there's James Hawley, Lincoln Vermeulen.
I saw Link was on the board.
He was on the board. He won a poll.
Did he?
Yeah.
Nice.
He finished top 5. There were some hot air balloons.
Nice. Claire did one of those flights. Oh, how cool.
There's Mark Konopacki, M&K. It was the M&K main stage,
yes.
wasn't it? There's Jason Cross. Jason did a great job. Such a nice guy, too.
Yes.
There's me and Night Ranger in the crew.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
You know how I told you Adam rode in the Huey?
Yes.
Guess who else was in the Huey?
Shut up.
Everyone in that picture pretty much but me and Maitland.
Oh, serious?
He rode the Huey with Night Ranger.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, look how fun.
There's some of the kids. So yeah, we'll have a full recap on tomorrow's show.
Nice.
It's so much
Look
to
at
recap.
you guys. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was so fun, and thank you for being there and your support. It was a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, it was an honor for the Brokerage House to be a part of it.
Yeah, it was cool.
So I went Friday with my friend Ileana, and we had so much fun, but I was like, this is a total family event. Like I thought
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
had to bring the girls on Saturday.
Yeah.
We rode a monster truck.
You did? I didn't
Did I
know.
not tell you? Oh, I gotta send you the picture.
You were
'cause
in
it's a
it?
live. Yeah,
Oh
we
my
were
gosh.
In the back. It
Yes.
was so fun.
Yeah.
We did Ileana and I did the tethered flight
Yes.
with the hot air balloon,
Yep.
which you did. Claire did the flight.
I saw that.
I did not have my eyes on her for an hour as she soared
All of
over
a sudden,
the county.
yeah, all of a sudden the balloon left, and I'm thinking,
she's waving like the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy, like Dorothy, goodbye, goodbye. I'm like, oh, jeez.
It was fine.
Please, Lord. And it was fine.
Yeah, it was.
Everybody kept saying it was going to be fine. It was fine. It was more than fine because the Baileys did something so incredible.
So cool, yeah. Really, the community, such a huge part of this. Amazing.
Even the steam engine horn in the back, the kids loved that. Yeah. The train,
so many things. I didn't even see half of it. It's crazy.
You could go back and work the crane or the bulldozer.
Yeah, you could learn how to drive a bulldozer.
Yeah, it was amazing, and the food was great. Yeah. Everything was wonderful. Yeah. You know who is probably the only person as tired as you are? Is William and Marla.
Oh my God. Yes. They got to stay for the Night Ranger concert, though.
They stayed there. They had their camper there. They stayed on site. Yes. They worked their tails off. Yep. You guys, the trick to my crazy mornings, every Tuesday morning, I stop at the Daily Grind, treat the girls to breakfast, treat myself to an iced tea. It's fantastic.
Lovely.
Do it.
Yes, they were there. We had a great time. Let's check the weather. Let's go out to Tina on our hometown heating, cooling, and more Skycam. Tina.
Hi, it's Tina at Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. If you're looking for something fun and unique to do with the family this weekend, head out to the Hispanic Heritage Festival.
Yeah, the Hispanic Heritage Festival coming up this Saturday.
Nice. Are you going to have Jacob on this week?
I bet. I bet at some point we'll have Jacob on. So, yeah, busy weekend on the 17th. We'll also have the Jackson Golf Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Doug Hansen will be going in that ceremony, open to the public, 1:30 Sunday at Ellis Sharp Park. Let's talk about the Michigan State situation. Mel Tucker suspended by the university without pay for now. I think he will probably be let go by noon today. It's an interesting story. It's one you don't hear about all the time, but poor decisions were made, it sounds like, and it sounds like Mel's going to be maybe done here at Michigan State. Jennifer, I'm going to let you give us your thoughts.
I've got to try to be constructive, right? But
I guess.
I'm so angry about this for a lot of reasons, and what do I know? But I'm a little upset that this was filed last December, and he's been able to work and prep his team for this season because football is so important.
And I think
I love football. I love college football, but come on.
Right. Why is that more important?
And you know what, Mel Tucker? You had 80 million reasons to keep your moral compass in check, and you couldn't do it. I don't care. I don't care what the story. I don't care where the story meets.
Right.
I don't care what the reality is. You knew that it was bad behavior, and you couldn't pull yourself together for this period of $80 million to coach football, to do something I'm assuming he loves, right? I'm sure he's passionate about. Is that not most young men's dream? Is to, and he's given this opportunity, one of the highest paid college coaches of all time. And not only did you misbehave, you're human. Not only did you misbehave, you violated somebody who was already in a vulnerable position. I mean, it's almost like you picked her, you groomed her, you put her in this awkward position.
Right.
Hey, I've dated some creeps. I've never had anything that creepy happen.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never.
amazing.
So shame on you.
Yeah.
Shame on MSU. There are so many great professors, great administrators, fantastic students at this school. For this to be allowed to mar them yet again is unacceptable.
I agree, and that's one thing we've been talking about. There are so many great people at the university, but some that make the key decisions based around money and football have continued to make the wrong decisions.
Somebody makes this accusation in December. What do you do immediately?
You fire them immediately after you find out, make sure that there's substance to it, and you get rid of them immediately.
Well, you suspend them then, so they can't have contact with students and faculty and teammates. You suspend them. Do your due diligence.
Right. No, they continue
I don't want anybody to be unfairly.
Yeah.
But come on.
It's a tough one. I mean, it's
not tough.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a tough one for us to have to hear and talk about constructively. But it's not tough for them to do the right thing.
It's an open and shut case, and let's not forget he has a family of his own.
I know. So,
which I know you hate that more than anything.
Where is your morality? And money is not everything, right? But your dream job, all the exposure that you
Everything.
could ever want.
Yeah.
$80 million guaranteed, right? Wasn't there something crazy like he was going to, unless they could fire him with cause for doing something creepy.
Unless he did something like this. Yeah, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of news today on that for sure. So he has gone off his social media. You can't comment and all that stuff. So should have done that a long ago. I appreciate your take on all of this stuff this morning. It's
I'm
very
raging
good.
this morning.
I am still a little tired, so you're just, you are
It's an
at it.
emotional day,
It
anyway.
is. It is an emotional day. Jackson County Animal Shelter on Friday, they had revealed their building renovation and ribbon cutting.
So nice.
It's awesome. It's very nice.
There's Bart Holly.
There is
They're
Bart.
covering it live.
Awesome time. There's so
That's
much,
awesome.
so much going on in our community.
Really
Pet Spa.
wonderful resources. Oh, my stars, how cute is that?
Very cute. That's how you sometimes drive to work.
Yeah, you have seen
I
it.
have.
It almost happened this morning.
Really?
Yes, that's so funny you said that.
I have seen that.
Yes. Well, you know what? You got to do what you got to do.
Old school grandma curlers.
No, 90s supermodel curlers,
Okay, all right.
Andy.
They are a little bigger, right? Yeah.
Yeah, way bigger. Well, God bless the Humane Society and all the work that was put into it. And what a beautiful facility for our furry friends that just need a plan, right?
Yeah.
They need a home.
Need a home.
Guess who's not taking them home?
You.
Me.
Yeah.
Guess what happened on Thursday?
Oh,
Twix died.
I know. Twix is a bunny.
Yeah, did I tell you he died?
You did.
Oh.
You did. I saw you a few times since.
Yeah, but I don't remember that being the topic of our conversation.
I think that was
but-
what you led with when I ran into you.
Well, it was pretty traumatic at our house. I found the dead body all like that.
Oh my gosh.
It was
Jeez.
terrible.
Unbelievable. Our show today brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings, now in their third generation of being family owned and operated. Thank you to Vermeulen's. Before we take a break, I would like to get to our Extreme Dodge scoreboard and on deck. It's really just on deck. Scores are on our website. Here's what's coming up. Boys soccer happening today. We got a lot of girls golf. Sharp Park and Concord Hills host. Lumen Christi at Gabriel Richard. I don't know what course they play. And then we've got some tennis for the boys. Lumen's home and Northwest is home. And women's volleyball at Jackson College. They host Henry Ford. So, how about that? We've got a great show lined up. Should we get started?
We do. Let's do it.
We've got Jason O'Neill and Allison O'Dowd from Lumen Christi Girls Basketball. They'll join us right after this break.
The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
The Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill has something for everyone. They offer a large menu with a variety of meals to choose from, including many Middle Eastern options, along with the everyday favorites. Enjoy live music and dancing, pool table, huge bar and large banquet hall, perfect for your next gathering, wedding reception, graduation party, and more. And don't miss Sunday brunch, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Experience a great night out at the Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill, located at 3705 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
Do you do landscaping?
Yes, we do. Our landscaping is creative and innovative. We'll make sure your yard is beautiful.
Do you do irrigation systems?
Yes, our irrigation systems are top of the line and will be designed to fit your watering needs.
What about lawn care?
We do that too. Our lawn care services will continue to keep your yard healthy and help it grow. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, serving South Central Michigan since 1986.
Our new Express Oil Changes and More building has been a huge success. Not only do we have the best oil change prices, we top off fluids and do a 33-point inspection. All while you enjoy fresh baked cookies, coffee, and popcorn in our new lounge. This month is our Jeep Freedom Day sales event with special pricing on all new Jeeps. Stop out to Extreme Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Jackson, just off I-94 exit 141, or online at extremedodge.com.
Oh yeah!
Are you struggling with your mental health? We can help at Michigan Psychological Care, located in Jackson, Michigan. We are here to help strengthen your relationships, your interpersonal connections, and help you find yourself. With options of individual therapy, family and couples, group counseling, psychological evaluations, we are here to help with all your mental health needs. Contact us today to live the life you've always dreamed.
Welcome back. Our show today is brought to you by Ace Roofing. For new installations or re-roofing or any repairs, give Ace Roofing a call today. Owner Bill Powell and his team are knowledgeable and experienced. 782-8601. It is 9/11 today, and the Spirit of America Blood Drive is happening today right here downtown at the American One Event Center. It's going on right now and will go until 6:30. So if you can, stop by, donate blood.
Joining us this morning from Lumen Christi, we have Jason O'Neill and Allison O'Dowd here to tell us a little bit more about Lumen Christi basketball and an exciting event coming up. Welcome.
How you guys doing?
Good. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it feels a little early to talk about basketball season, but
Yeah.
it happens quick, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's probably 45 days away.
Yeah.
Good 6 weeks away.
Yeah, but that'll come quick. How was the summer for you guys?
Good. We had a very, very good June. We played in the East Jackson League and ended up winning that league.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So, nice.
We did a lot of good things. The biggest thing was the participation,
Yeah.
getting the girls there and
Right.
making that commitment for the
Absolutely.
month. So.
Nice.
Allison, this will be your 4th year on varsity. It's kind of a big deal for you going into your senior year. You played with so many different groups, right, over the course of your career. What's special about this group coming in?
They're basically all sophomores. I have one junior. It's going to be a little different because I'm always used to playing with, like freshman year it was all seniors. Sophomore was all juniors, no seniors. Last year we all graduated are basically seniors, and now it's just me with basically a younger class.
No pressure. Yeah. You're the leader.
Yeah. And my little sister's a sophomore, so it'll be.
Oh, that would be
So
fun. You gonna pass her the ball?
Yeah, maybe. Sure.
So you guys have a fundraiser coming up. Tell us a little bit about it.
We do. We're doing a free throw-a-thon fundraiser, and just to be clear, I did not make this up. There are a lot of different schools that do this type of event. So about a month ago, we gave our high school girls the sheet of paper to go get pledges for free throws. And what it is there's two ways that you can donate. One being a donation of per free throw made out of 100 free throws. And then the other way to donate is just through a monetary donation, whatever you feel.
Who's going to make more free throws, you or your sister?
Probably me.
So what was your free throw percent? What's your free throw percentage before I decide who I'm sponsoring here?
Brandon, are you paying attention? He might want a piece of this.
I think it was right around 67% last year.
Okay.
So.
All right, so it costs you about $67.
Hopefully it'll be
maybe.
better.
All right.
I think you can do it.
Yeah.
Who's the best free throw shooter on the team other than you?
Coach?
It's probably.
When you have a 4-year starter like Allison, how much do you rely, especially this year? I didn't know, with such a young team, how much do you rely on her as like an extension of the staff on the floor?
A lot, a lot. She's a very good player. She is intelligent, makes a lot of good choices, and we're going to need her leadership for those younger girls this year, for sure.
How long have you been at Lumen Christi, Jason?
This is my 7th year.
Yeah?
I did boys sub-varsity for 5 years, and then this is my 2nd year with the girls.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most this season?
Just seeing the growth and the development of those girls over the last 2 years. So, the majority of the team, like was said, are sophomores, and then they practiced with us all last year with the varsity. So, just looking forward to watching them and being a part of their development.
What if somebody has always been interested in basketball, but whether it's other sports or for whatever reason they never went out? And is it ever too late to try out for varsity basketball?
It's never too late. We have plenty of openings for those that may think that that they could play.
And this is kind of a mid-year sport, right? You guys start in November.
Yeah.
How long does it go?
It's a pretty long season, don't you think? November through March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Allison, we'll take a look at some photos of you playing. Why don't you give us a bold prediction for this year?
I think we'll be pretty good this year. Like, yes, they're all sophomores, but yes, they practiced with us last year. We kind of beat up on them a little bit, like as a varsity team.
Getting them tough.
Yeah, getting them tough.
Well, you know what that's like, because you were in that situation once before.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Age is just a number, right?
It is. It is. You can tell the heart and passion is there. So we're hoping that people will take part of the free throw-a-thon,
Yes.
which is this weekend. Where is the money going to go?
So it goes towards the girls' basketball program. Last year was our first year doing it, and we were able to raise about $6,500.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So we bought new jerseys for the varsity and JVs and
Nice.
travel suits, and so we're essentially giving it right back to the program.
Nice.
So
Awesome.
Very cool.
And thanks to the Knights of Columbus for, I think, helping put this on.
Nice.
Very cool. A lot of people involved. So what else is going on at Lumen? This is the first full week of school, I think, finally.
Yeah.
Already week 3 of high school football. How's your senior year going for you so far?
I like it. They're just, I think they're trying to get used to it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh my God, we leave this year. Like,
Yeah.
A lot of, what do they call them, last first or
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
last?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It goes quick, huh?
Yeah.
So do you have your senior pictures done?
No.
Isn't that crazy? You remember you used to have them done, you have to have them done like when your junior year was right over.
yeah.
Yes,
And now
because
in the
you had to
summertime-
enter the yearbook by
Yeah.
like September 10th, yeah.
Yes, now it's like, we'll just get them done whenever.
I try to put it off.
I think you put it off long enough, probably.
Yeah.
It's time.
So girls, there's a lot of girls playing basketball in the system. Excited about the future?
I am so excited about that.
Yeah.
Just from a numbers perspective, I think we're going to have probably 11, hopefully 12 in all of the high school right now for
Yeah.
this year. But then the 8th graders this year will be freshmen, have 20 girls that
Yeah.
play, and then
Wait until the 6th grade class.
yeah.
That's
Yes.
you. That's yours.
Or no, 5th,
Yeah,
no,
there's-
7th grade.
Well,
7th grade.
it's good and bad because there's 100 kids, that
Well,
want to play.
Well, that's true, but I'm sorry, I'm still thinking last year.
Yeah.
The 7th grade class now. Whew, just wait.
Well, the 8th
Yeah.
graders
They are
are.
monsters.
The 8th grade team is
Good
special.
monsters.
You got some special kids
Yeah.
coming up too, so it's an exciting time for sure.
Absolutely.
Cool. Now, will you shoot free throws too, or is it just the kids?
I don't want to embarrass the kids. So.
Awesome. So when is it again? It is
Saturday. This
Saturday.
Saturday.
Cool. Awesome. And you can sign up on site. I'm sure all proceeds go toward the Lumen Christi girls basketball program. Head coach Jason O'Neill and senior Allison O'Dowd. Thank you guys so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Good luck
you.
this year. We'll see you out there.
Thank you.
More of the morning show right after this quick break.
I know pain. The one that starts at your ankles, settling in your back, keeping you from competing. Sydney, 2000. Preparing to compete, my leg wouldn't move. My dream interrupted. The team chiropractor knew exactly what to do. I went from out of the game to in competition in 3 days. Today, I am a chiropractor. Relieving the pain, enhancing performance. Go to beyondthepain.org to find a chiropractor or learn how to become one.
To perform your best, high school athletes and their families can receive a complimentary consultation by visiting docpen.com.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is preparing. Preparing for the worst by putting to work the very best. Change is improving by replacing utility poles and redesigning our substations. Change is commitment. Commitment to upgrading 1,000 miles of our energy grid every year. And change is confidence. The confidence of knowing when it comes to keeping the lights on, we're always on. Consumers Energy, a force for you, a force of change.
Asthma Allergy Centers can help you breathe freely. Since 1980, our board-certified specialists have provided testing and treatment for a wide variety of asthma and allergy-related conditions, including immunodeficiencies and skin problems. No referrals are necessary, and we accept any insurance or no insurance. You can even use our mobile app to check in and pay. Come see us at our Jackson office or one of our multiple offices in Southwest Michigan.
The secret is out. Jackson is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. We are people with community pride, school spirit, and deep roots. The secret is out. Jackson has great parks, home to some of the best golf in the country, and boasts more lakes than you can count. With unique, locally owned shops and restaurants, we have a little something for everyone. Hey Jackson, the secret is out. The Heather Herndon team with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, serving the Jackson community since 2005.
You can see it in our smile, service that is second to none, the kind of personal treatment you would expect from your own family. Brown's Advanced Care Pharmacy has been taking care of the Jackson community for nearly 60 years. Whether it's your prescriptions, medical supplies, hearing aids, or over-the-counter products, you're treated like one of our own. Because at Brown's Advanced Care Pharmacy, your health and well-being, it's a family thing. Brown's Advanced Care Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy. Locally owned, locally operated, locally loved.
Good morning and welcome back to the show. Our show today brought to you by the Cascades Manor, located in the beautiful 465-acre Cascades Falls Park. They have banquet space and rental rooms available, weddings, anything. Just give them a call. It's a beautiful space right here in Jackson. Visit cascadesmanor.com. They have a full, not a full calendar open, but they have some event dates open for weddings. So give them a call. Last Food Truck Tuesday is coming up tomorrow, and it should be a good one. Should be a nice day. September 12th, 11 to 1 at Horace Blackman Park. Music sponsored by the Michigan Theater. It's the last one for this year, believe it or not. Hope to see you downtown.
Awesome. Speaking of awesome things happening in Jackson, we've got Aaron Dimmick, the best hair in all of Jackson County, with people for the parks and trails here in Jackson. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Big league hair, as I always like to refer to it as.
Big league hair?
That's right. That's right. So.
Big league hair?
Big league, like big league baseball players.
Oh, yeah.
Big league.
There should be a competition for best hair in Jackson.
Oh, we
There should be.
We should.
Wow, you two. Now you two might be 1 and 1A.
I would be a far second or third to Aaron, but we're glad that you're here.
Yeah, thank you.
We know that you've had a great summer, and we want to share with the viewers some of the things that you've been up to.
Yeah, so it's been great. We just finished our bike rack donation, so
sweet.
we're really excited to see those. And we did bike racks at 3 Jackson Park facilities. So we had Ella Sharp Park at the playground, which you're looking at right now.
Nice.
And we also installed bike racks at the mini golf course. And then what you're looking at right now is at Loomis Park, and that is my very big bike. So it's maybe not to scale because I'm 6'5". So
I was going to say, does that seat go up any higher?
Yeah, the seat is very high to fit an Aaron. But that's at the mini golf course. So what we did is every year, along with our volunteer projects, we always have a goal of doing a donation to improve the parks in that way. So we talked to the Parks and Recreation Department, and they said there was a need for bike racks. So we got to work fundraising and working with the city, and we're able to get some of those Jackson branded bike racks and install them in parks. So in late August, we saw them in parks. So really happy to provide that bike connectivity, because what we saw is our most popular park attractions didn't have bike racks, so if you were going to go on a bike, you would have no way to park and secure them and lock them up. Right. And especially at Ella Sharp Park, people go there for more than just recreation activities. They go there for events and a variety of things. So we thought it'd be really good to put bike racks there, so we're happy to see those in place.
It's exciting.
I so admire, you're just a man of action. You see a need and you just jump in, you get it started and then figure out how to get the resources to make everything else happen. What does it look like for you this fall with parks and trails, and what do you need? What kind of help do you need?
Yeah, well, thankfully I have the privilege of leading the organization and co-founding it, but I work with Andrew Sargent at the city. He was a big part of the bike racks, and then we have amazing volunteers. We have dozens of volunteers who come out from all over Jackson County. So it's more than just me, it is really people for the parks and trails. So we do have some fall events coming up that I'm happy to announce today. So we're doing 3 events, and coming up here in September, we're going to be doing a big project at Lions Park, going to be painting and mulching and cleaning everything up there. That's a neighborhood park on the north side. And then in October, we're going to be doing our annual Halloween event, and we're going to be at Mount Evergreen Cemetery cleaning up there. So it's a good way to celebrate the spooky season. Come out, help clean up the park. And we also tell spooky stories about people buried in the park.
That sounds interesting.
And then we're going to have a big lights extravaganza on November 11th. This is going to be our 3rd year doing Christmas lights in parks. And the 2 previous years, we would kind of do them whenever we had time, but we found it'd be much better if we just organized one day where everyone can get together and we put them all up at once. So we're going to be doing that on November 11th.
So I know you did more parks the 2nd year than you did the 1st year. How many parks will be lit up for the holidays this year?
We're looking at 5 to 6 this year. I think that's a good number. It might sound like a small number, but actually going in and doing the work, it does kind of build up. So we're really welcome anyone from the Jackson area. You don't have to be a city resident, you don't have to be a county resident, you don't have to sign up. It's just about knowing when the projects are, and you can sign up, you can show up and participate, and the projects are usually like an hour to an hour and a half, and then you get to go on with your day, feeling good about yourself.
That's so smart. So you're not asking people to donate their whole day, just come out with their talents for a bit.
It's been nice to see all the improvements, all the things you've done. When did you and Andrew found this organization?
We founded this in August of 2021. Okay. And we kind of did it maybe a little bit backwards than other organizations. We wanted to get started with the projects first, and then we went about formalizing our nonprofit, which we did in 2022. Great. So really thankfully it's been smooth sailing in 2023. We have really good volunteers who come out. We have really amazing people who donate to our organization or come out to our fundraisers. So things are really smooth sailing and going really well. I'm really proud of what we've been able to accomplish over the past 2 years.
Yeah, you certainly should be. Any long-term projects that you'd like to get to down the road? Maybe just that you've seen that you know you'd like to get to?
Yeah, I know that in 2024 we want to provide some bike repair stations. So I've seen this in different communities around Michigan, where it's kind of like this cylinder, but then you can put your bike up on it and then mess around with the gears, and then most importantly there's an air pumper there so you can pump up your tires.
That's so
So
smart.
we're working on providing that for 2024 for our donation. So we have a goal of doing 1 donation a year to provide a small improvement that makes a big difference, and then just continuing our projects. So our projects essentially go April through November, and we do 1 to 2 projects a month just based on what the needs are.
And you've been doing a lot of biking yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You got to tell us.
Oh, well,
What did you just do?
I did my 4th triathlon.
That's
of the year.
crazy.
Yeah, so I did 4 triathlons in 4 months.
Oh my gosh, that's nuts.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So tell everyone what a triathlon is. What are the numbers on each?
Yeah, so I do sprint triathlons, and so there's sprint and Olympic. So I do half of what the Olympic does. But the sprint triathlon is first you get in and it's a half-mile swim.
Okay.
And then you get out and you get on your bike and you do a 12.4-mile bike ride.
Okay.
And then you transition to running and you do a 3.1-mile run.
Oh my stars. So is this something, are you racing more against yourself than anybody when you're doing that? Or?
Yeah, thankfully I would say triathletes are very focused on themselves, and there's not really a lot of competition. You're just you really have to focus on yourself, stay positive, stay motivated. So it's been really great, and I'm really proud of myself for doing 4, but I'm also ready for a break.
Ready to take a nap.
Yeah.
What else is going on? We're getting ready for Halloween. I know that's an important holiday at your house.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, we live in Essex Heights, and we get probably 200 trick-or-treaters.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Uh-huh.
I bet you do it up big too. I bet yours is the house to
Yeah,
stop
we have a smoke machine.
Oh, so
So when we
fun.
see kids coming up the walk, we put on the smoke machine.
Not even a little surprised about that.
No.
No.
I always say I want to
go big or go
decorate,
home.
but then I don't.
You don't decorate?
Not well.
No.
No.
Not like that.
Not like that. No.
No.
Talk about some of your favorite parks, kind of maybe what they offer. You know, not everyone knows we have over 20 parks, right?
Yeah, we have 28 public parks in the city and a
Wow.
growing trail system. So if anyone wants to explore them, there are so many that are left to uncover for a lot of people. So you can go to the city website and we have a map. There's an interactive parks and trails map, and it's kind of like a Google map, and you can see where all the parks are. I think Ella Sharp Park is great. There's always something new to discover there. There's so many cool trails.
Yeah. I love their art installations too and how they change.
Yep. So just some facts about parks. Our biggest park is Ella Sharp Park, obviously, but then our smallest park is Under the Oaks.
Oh, nice.
Just a little postage stamp.
Yeah, a little postage stamp. Yeah, check it out. Check the city's website out and enjoy all the beautiful parks that we have to offer. Aaron Dimmick joining us on the morning show. Thanks, Aaron.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. More of the show after this.
The Green Market at Henry Ford and its many vendors want to thank our wonderful patrons for their many years of support. And we look forward to seeing you all again soon in the lot across Michigan Avenue from Henry Ford Health. The Green Market, providing you and your family with healthy, fresh food.
Collins Brothers Floor Covering has been serving the Jackson community for over 80 years. We specialize in residential and commercial projects and offer a full range of flooring materials from carpet to luxury vinyl. With endless colors, styles, and patterns to choose from, we can complement the look of any room. Quality products at the best value and customer satisfaction are guaranteed when you choose Collins Brothers Floor Covering. Contact Collins Brothers Floor Covering and see how we can personalize your project today.
In schools today, the traditional classroom setting creates an environment where students learn and progress at a steady, standard pace. For many students, this works well. For others, however, not so much. Fortunately, there's another option. South Central Michigan Virtual is a tuition-free K-12 online academy created to break away from the standard conventions of learning. Real people, real relationships, real schooling.
At Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More, we know how important family is. That's why we've been a family-owned and operated business since 2009. As an authorized Daikin dealer, we're dedicated to providing the best heating and cooling services for your family's comfort. So, don't sweat the heat or shiver in the cold. Let our family keep yours cozy all year long.
Our show today brought to you by the Michigan Department of Corrections, and they are hiring. They're hiring right now. They offer paid training, immediate openings, and great pay and benefits. They're hiring for corrections officers, healthcare and mental health professionals, food service workers, and more. You can just visit michigan.gov/MDOC jobs. Now with us, the manager or director of golf at Cascades Golf Course, Phil Fischmeister. Good to see you.
Yep, good to see you guys.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, I saw you this weekend.
Yeah, Saturday night.
That was fun.
Bailey Fest. That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Glad you guys could be there. Did your kids have a good time?
They had a great time.
Awesome.
And like we said, they made it till 10 o'clock at night.
That
so
I'm
was
so happy,
yes.
but Jennifer couldn't even.
No, I did not.
She made it till 7.
No, I made it past that, but I think I left at 8.
Okay.
But yeah, it was great. But happy September. This has got to be like the best month for Michigan golf.
It is. I love fall golf. It's my favorite time of year to play. So, you know, trees haven't started changing yet, but they will be soon. And yeah, I love the weather in September. Love fall golf.
How did the storms we had a few weeks ago impact the course?
Pretty significantly.
Yeah.
It was, not quite as bad as the ice storm in the spring, but pretty close. We lost several trees, some really big ones that got uprooted. Big, huge tree on the corner on 7. That is gone.
Wow.
There's a little bit of it left, but we're going to have to take the remainder of that tree gone. So there was significant tree loss there. And then, of course, just to clean up, limbs and sticks everywhere. There were limbs hanging from trees. So it was, the superintendent and the maintenance staff did a phenomenal job. We actually had a 100-person outing on Saturday morning.
Oh.
And we had no power.
I heard about
But
this.
the maintenance staff did a great job just getting the course cleaned up so that outing could still play on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And of course, they played all day long. We didn't have any power, but we did the best we could. So.
Yeah, I heard about that. Jerry Carney, maybe tip of the cap to him.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was up north, so.
Right.
But Jerry and the rest of my staff did a phenomenal job. So. It's been a rough year weather-wise for the golf courses, for sure.
That storm hit Thursday night,
Yeah,
right?
Thursday night.
And they managed to pull it together and have that golf outing on Saturday?
He's being humble about it because they didn't have power. They sent people out to go get ice, worked the whole thing nonstop.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Kudos
heard
to
the
the
background
Cascades.
story of it. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Most places would say, "Oh, sorry, we don't have power. We're not open today."
And that outing, it's called the Polish Prince. They've been playing at Cascades for, I think, 35 years.
Oh, wow.
But they come from mostly Metro Detroit, and they're in Jackson all weekend.
Oh,
They
yeah.
played at Arbor Hills on Friday, and I believe Lakeland Hills on Sunday.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's like if we close the course for them,
Yeah.
they had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You can't get on another golf course, 100 players at the last minute.
Right.
So we did everything we could to accommodate them, and they were very appreciative.
Wow, that's fantastic. What another story about how awesome our community is and
For
coming
sure.
together. What else is going on
I was
this
going to
fall?
say, I wanted to ask about the tournaments that we did have that you hosted. Some of the best golf I can remember played in this town.
Yes, so the city championship in August out at Cascades, phenomenal tournament. Brian Kuhn won, defeated Rob Longbreak in the finals, 36-hole final. But some of the best golf I've ever seen. There were just some epic matches. I think the match between Brian Kuhn and Brett Velkacek, neither one of them made a bogey. Brian Kuhn shot 64 and Brett shot 65. There was another great match that went to 6 playoff holes that Nick Henman beat Chris Cheney in 6 playoff holes that, again, just no one would make a mistake. It was just great golf. So
I had an opportunity to ride around in the championship match, and I know you watched tons of the golf. We have, it's not only just, it's a great golf community, right? I mean,
I think we need to make this like a big spectator
now
sport
who's
when
this?
you
This
have
is a
these
Hall of
tournaments.
Famer that
Janice Haynes, yeah.
Janice, she's a Hall of Famer. You had her on the right approach this weekend.
Yep, we filmed that, and she went out and made a birdie.
Of course.
Yeah, she's pretty amazing. But you look back at that city championship, and the talking point was how great Brian Kuhn played that week. But you look at Rob Longbreak, who played phenomenal golf in that final. Most years he would have been our city champion. Had he not run into Brian Kuhn. Rob played that good.
Yeah, he did. He shot a 71 on the front,
Yeah,
or the first 18, and then he was
Thank
5
you.
or 6 under. But it just, I mean, Brian was lights out. It just it's amazing. Great course. Just the playability is there. Anyone can play this course.
Yeah, they can. That's what I love about the course is it is challenging to the best golfers, but it's very playable to golfers of all abilities. And we did that right approach with Janice last week. We were kind of talking about our new set of forward tees that we
forward
have
tees.
out there, which are great for the senior women,
Nice.
for young kids. That maybe the course was too long. For some of those kids or some of those seniors, but now with that new set of forward tees, it really makes it accessible for everybody.
That's great.
I love that.
There's another opportunity to compete, this time with a buddy. The
Yes.
fall 2-man.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of my favorite tournaments of the year. It's a great event. It's going to be on October 28th this year. It's like I said, it's a 2-man event. It's 27 holes all in one day. You play a 9-hole scramble, a 9-hole best ball, and a 9-hole alternate shot. So it's a lot of fun. We divide the field into 2 flights after 18 holes. So we pay cash prizes, and It's only $80 a player, and that includes your 27 holes, lunch, and that includes skin money and all the prize money.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah, why don't you get a buddy?
We should.
No,
Are you going to do it?
I will not play alternate shot with you.
I didn't mean you and I meant you get a team and I'll get a team.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't love
should
it?
play, Andy. It's about time you get into some competition.
It is,
I
Phil.
think
You
so
want to be my
too.
partner?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, let's
okay.
do it.
All right, done. There
October
we go.
28th. Done.
Perfect. I like it. Phil, you and I are playing golf together next weekend, our annual Jackson Golf Hall of Fame outing. That'll be a great fun. You're on the Jackson Golf Committee, which puts together all of the tournaments and honor roll and everything. This year's inductee, Doug Hansen, well-deserving.
Yeah, very, very well deserved. Doug's a great guy. He's been teaching out at Cascades for a number of years now, and does a great job giving lessons. He's really good with kids. He's really good with beginners, and I'm just happy that Cascades has someone like Doug that that can teach out at our facility. And very well deserved. Very excited for Doug.
Sounds like I might need to connect with Doug, huh?
Yeah.
He looked right at me when he said beginner. Did you see him do
Well,
that?
I did see that.
Not intentional.
Hint taken.
Now, Jennifer's played a little golf, but
I haven't played in years, but I would love to do it now that,
you don't have time.
I don't have any time.
You don't have any time.
I keep thinking the next year my kids' lives will be calmer. It's not.
Maybe the nice thing about golf is you can pick it up at any age.
Yeah, you can, absolutely. There's a lot of guys, you take a guy like Mike Raymond, who's in the Jackson Golf Hall of Fame, and he didn't start playing golf, I think, till he was in his late 20s, maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in my late 20s, so that could work out.
There you go.
Is that funny?
Yeah, it is funny. Yeah, definitely. Late 20s. Always in your late 20s.
Always, forever.
So, now, you can't play, you're a very accomplished player, but you can't play in a lot of these events because you're too busy running the tournaments. Do you like both sides of it, or what's your favorite part?
Yes, I do like both sides. It's a shame I don't get to play. Now, I'm not as good as you say I am. I would not be out competing to win a tournament, so it's kind of good that I have that excuse. I've run so many tournaments,
right, exactly.
That's my excuse. But it is a shame I don't get to play in more, but I love running the events.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of my job is running the tournaments. So.
Yeah, and you've done a great job, and all the players, they enjoy the experience of the tournament.
Yeah.
And, we've got some really good golfers and some really good tournaments in town, and I would say for a town our size to have the local golf tournaments and community we have, it's probably like no other.
Yeah, it really is. I don't think there's any local community that has the amount of tournaments that we have. We've got the honor roll system, like you said, just kind of like the PGA Tour's FedEx Cup. Tournament of Champions was just yesterday out at Arbor Hills.
Oh, who won that?
I didn't even look it up this morning to see who won. But Brian Kuhn had Player of the Year locked up.
Yes, he did.
Yep. So Brian Kuhn's our Player of the Year this year, which was nice. I believe this is his first time as Player of the Year.
Yeah. So we'll honor him as well at the Hall of Fame.
Yes, we will.
Very cool. Yeah, it's cool to see. Now, Brian, a player who took so many years off between wins. That's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, it is. He had 4 wins previously, but I think it had been 15 years since his last win. So to come back out and have such a great year this year like he did, it was great to see. And Brian's a great guy, so I was really happy for him.
Very cool.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, again, the Fall 2-Man it's October 28th?
October 28th. A little late this year, but I always schedule it around college football.
Oh, smart.
And as a big Michigan fan, Michigan's on a bye week that week.
Perfect.
Nice.
So in state, I can't remember who they play, but it's not, Ohio State or Penn State. It's not as big of a game. So we try and have it on a college football Saturday that's not a big game for Michigan.
It's very, very smart. I've been to 2 weddings on Michigan-Ohio State in the last 20 years.
I've been to one, and I've been to one at a Michigan State game as well.
Yeah.
And that was Jamie Clark, one of my best friends.
Yeah,
so.
Jamie.
That's why you were there.
That's why I was there.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason.
It worked out well because that was that monsoon game that was
perfect.
played at night, so I was kind of happy I missed that game.
Yeah. Good stuff. Awesome. Well, still time to play plenty of golf. When will you switch to fall rates?
Fall rates, September 25th.
Perfect.
Fall rates will come into effect.
Awesome.
So, all of our leagues will be done by then, so it's a great time to get out and play. And like I said, fall 2-man, if you go on our website, you can get the entry form on our website, and you can enter right online as well. So.
Awesome. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. Director of Golf at Cascades Golf Course, Phil Fischmeister. Jennifer and I will be right back to wrap up the show right after this.
Cherry Creek Cellars, nestled in the heart of the Irish Hills in Brooklyn, is the perfect place to enjoy handcrafted Michigan wines, hard ciders, and craft beers in a picturesque vineyard setting. Grab a bite to eat in our cafe with a variety of delicious menu items to choose from. Indoor and outdoor seating is available, including space in our old schoolhouse, perfect for a fabulous dining experience. No matter the season, we've got something fun in store for you, including hosting your next big event with us. Flexible, customizable options available for any occasion. And be sure to check out our Facebook page for upcoming events year-round. Cherry Creek Cellars, we believe in wine that tastes incredible.
In Jackson County, adults with developmental disabilities often don't get opportunities for social interaction within their community. Positive experiences in their community can lead to lasting relationships and increased confidence. Club Life is on a mission to engage, enrich, and empower adults with developmental disabilities through a social club, a wellness club, and a travel club. Participants will discover new potentials and be engaged in Jackson through outings and enrichment activities. Check out our events on our website, theclublife.org.
At Michigan Center Schools, we guide every student in the direction of their dreams. We believe that when our students feel loved and respected, there's no limit to what they can accomplish. We offer fantastic facilities, academic excellence, one-to-one technology, and multi-tiered social-emotional supports. We believe we get the most out of our students when we prioritize relationships above all else. Michigan Center Schools, where your kids are our family.
These are unprecedented times, challenging how the YMCA works to strengthen community as we have for nearly 170 years. But we've always found ways to help people and communities in times of crisis. Right now, Ys across the country are providing emergency childcare, shelter, food programs, and outreach to seniors. But we can't do it alone. Whether you're connected to the Y or have a fond Y memory, we need you to stay with us. Reach out to your local Y today and stay with us for a better us.
If you're looking for a high-quality, affordable alternative to the emergency room, then come to IEP Urgent Care's new location in Jackson. It's the same great ER physicians who have been providing care through our local hospitals since 2008, but now with a new location to serve you better. Our ER-trained providers believe high-quality care is for everyone, so we work with all insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. Come see us on East Michigan Ave.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. Jennifer, what else did you do this weekend? I feel like we didn't talk about your weekend enough.
No, gosh. Well, I mean, my weekend was your weekend, actually.
Yeah,
I enjoyed all the things you did. But Claire, Lou and Christy had a cross-country meet in Battle Creek on Saturday afternoon.
Nice.
Varsity girls and boys took first place.
Nice.
This was huge. And it was mostly schools from the west side of the state.
Good.
Lumen dominated. The middle school teams did very good, very respectable.
Does your youngest run cross?
Yes.
How did
Claire.
she do?
She did great. She was the second middle schooler for Lumen.
Okay.
She was 27th out of 210.
Okay. She has a gift. It's unbelievable.
She's a hauler.
Yeah, she is a hauler.
She is, man. She comes across, she's sprinting. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I just want to get it over with.
She learned to run. Must be from you running from the cops when you were little.
Well, I don't know about little, but maybe a teenager. But I will say, I'm going to need your help with her. And Katie.
Yes,
I do think
course.
they both really
have some talent.
excelled at track, and I need your tutelage.
Yes, for sure. Distance running, not my specialty, but Claire in great hands at Lumen Christi.
I know, but I think track is going to be her
Yeah,
thing.
I think
track
she'll
and
do
field.
both.
I think
Yeah,
sprints.
she'll do both.
Yep.
Hey, tomorrow morning, join us, Jacob and Jordan Bailey, and we're going to have a major recap of what happened over the weekend. We'll also have Dr. Randy Penn and Laura Hakamaki from Michigan Psychological care. Later today on Bart Show, Elmer Hitt, Antonio Parker, Teresa Dark, Jack Swihart, and Ryan Hamlin, and Lisa Kreiderman. Join us at 1 o'clock. Jennifer, have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to this week's episode of The Locker Room, brought to you by County National Bank. Coming up on today's show, The Right Approach, brought to you by Michelob Ultra. This week's guest is Jackson Golf Hall of Famer Janice Haynes. And high school football highlights from all around the Jackson area. All coming up